I was born in Ford Riverview, Dinas. My mother was Lily May and my father was Tom Evans. There were 7 houses in Riverview and we were a very close community. In number 1 was Mr. and Mrs. Compton and Mervyn. Mervyn must be about 82 and still lives in Dinas. In number 2 was Granny Paul. In her garden was the shaft for the middle colliery. Number 3 was Mr. and Mrs. Ward, Bob Coleman and Evan. Mrs. Ward was known to us all as Bopa. Her husband, Uncle Arthur, Uncle Bob and Evan, their son. I can remember Bopa coming in on a Sunday night as we were having fry-up. She said, "Come quick, Lily May," and it was to see the first time the lights were on Dinner Station after the war. And my mother started to sing "When the Lights Go On Again All Over the World." Number 4 was us. In number 5 was Mam Evans, Violet, Gwilym and Dewi. Vi is still alive and lives in Porth, and she will be 92 in August, and I ring her most nights to say good night, God bless. Number 6 was Mrs. Lewis. In rooms was Megan and Roy. Their sons, Michael and John, can be seen feeding the sheep we called Blackie, because he had a black patch over his eye. And when she had her lambs, she used to come and knock the front door. And one time my father shouted to me, I was cleaning upstairs, and my father shouted to me, "Marilyn, you better get down here now." And I said, "What's the matter?" There was Blackie in the kitchen, one of his lambs on the chair and the other lamb with his face in the fire. So, in number 7 was Mr. and Mrs. Dixon, known to us all as Mum and Dad Dinners. In later times, Evan Rees, he came to live in 2 rooms with Mum Dinners, and he was a character of Dinners. Lots and lots of things Uncle Evan would do for you. He was really a Robin Hood. It was wonderful. My mother died of cancer when she was 45 and I was 9. So I was spoilt by everyone in Riverview. What I couldn't have in one house, I had in another. I remember when we used to play upon the road, wasn't many cars at the time, and if we saw PC Vaughan coming, we used to shout, "RBCC, run boys, coppers coming." It was on Dinas Road that I learnt to dance. My first dance was the Gypsy Tango, and it was with my lifelong friend Sheila Hamer. What happy memories I have.